What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the show, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. All right, so today we're going to be looking at the Stephen A. response to actually Kwame Brown, who's been actually torturing him, who's been killing him on videos recently. Now, I'll listen to some of this before I actually did this video. And this is some of the most ignorant stuff that I've ever heard in my life, though. I mean, this Stephen A. is he's been you know really kind of getting to me lately for some of the stupid shit that's been coming out of his mouth lately. So let's get into this video right here.
Since I have considerably better things to do with my time, but Kwame Brown wanted my attention.
I mean, he's just the first 15, 20 minutes of First Take, he just argues the same nonsense in a sense, though, the same talking points, or argues a point or whatever topic of the day it is. So don't act like, oh, you're better than this, and because you're not, dude. Let's get it.
You got it now. I didn't want to have to do this, but he made me. Look, I don't have a single negative thing to say about Kwame.
You call him a bust. You call Kwame Brown a bust. I've watched First Take for years, and you constantly trash on this man.
Brown, the person. Nothing personal. Never have. And no one out here has been attacking him personally either. That includes Gilbert Arenas, who did not attack him personally. It includes Steven Jackson, who did not attack him personally. It includes Matt Barnes, who he really got personal about, and Matt Barnes never said a word. It doesn't include Charlamagne the God either, nor Dr. Boyce Watt.
Charlamagne the God has been trashing on Kwame Brown for years, giving him a lot of donkeys of the day, and he actually did get personal. He brought up the incident with this 15-year-old girl that he actually supposedly, allegedly raped in a sense, though. And this might actually is what got Stephen A. triggered here, man. He's definitely triggered over this, man. That might be it right there.
He didn't say anything bad about Kwame either. Nor
It's
did
a lie.
Michael Wilbon deserve Kwame Brown coming at him. But Kwame Brown's been getting personal with everybody these days, talking a whole bunch of smack, saying we don't support black men. Really? Please.
Dude, I just did a video of you actually putting black people down. What are you saying? You saying the whole white privilege thing. I mean, there's a lot of successful black people in this country, and you refuse to actually acknowledge that. You're still going with your white privilege rampage. Why don't you have Brandon Tatum on the show? Why don't you have Candace Owens or Larry Elder and some of these other black conservatives on? Just to get a different perspective on things. No, you won't actually have these guys on. Stephen A., man.
The only negative thing anybody ever said about Kwame Brown is that he couldn't play a lick of basketball. Newsflash! That wasn't a lie.
If he couldn't play a lick of basketball, this man been in the NBA 10 years. Now, I'm a longtime New Jersey Nets fan, and I've been watching every Net game since 1996. I think it was 95, but 95, 96. Whenever they first got Sam Cassell on the Nets there. Now I've seen a lot of players come and go. I've seen Boki Nakbar, and I've seen Terrence Williams. I've seen Marcus Williams, the point guard in 2006 that actually he got drafted. He looked like he can actually play. Didn't make it in the NBA. Josh Boone, same thing. He's another one. I'm trying to think of other players right here off the cusp. But there's a lot of players in the NBA that I've seen come and gone. I think Adam Morrison was another one. Couldn't make the NBA. But Kwame Brown actually had 10 years. I think 10, 11 years in the NBA. Solid, productive years.
When you put yourself and you put your game out there in the best league in the world, people can comment on it because you're putting your talent on public display.
And you as a public figure, Stephen A., he can actually comment on you. It's just like somebody can actually comment on me. You might think I got a big head. You may think I have big ears. I mean, people are actually going to say that, man.
Before I go any further, keep looking. Another drop. Keep going. Keep going. Another one.
See, they do this a lot. They show only the bad parts. I can actually show you the good parts, and where he's actually finishing at the rim. I was watching the best of Kwame Brown a couple of days ago. He was actually dunking on people. He can actually shoot the basketball. He can actually. He has some post moves, so like like a sky hook, a drop steps, a hook shot. Stephen, they only show the bad parts to try to clown them and make them look bad here.
Did I miss anything? Keep going. Here's another one. This is just with the Charlotte Hornets. All right, keep going. Keep going. The man played for 7 different teams. I got put wide open layup, man. Keep going. Keep rolling them. Keep rolling. This is Shaq. Keep going. Keep. Hey, go ahead. Watch this. Look at that pass from Steven Jackson.
All right. I've seen this. I watch a lot of basketball, man. And this happens to a lot of players. I've seen it happen to LeBron. I've seen this actually happen to a lot of different players. This happens all the time, man.
His former teammate. You see? You see that? Here it is again. Another drop. Another air ball in the lane. A layup. An air ball layup. Keep going. Keep going. Getting dunked on by Brook Lopez, who can't jump.
What are you talking about, man? Brook Lopez dunked on a lot of people, man. I watched Brook Lopez his entire career in New Jersey. Can y'all please stop listening to Stephen A. Smith, please, when it comes to basketball, man? This man doesn't know what the hell he's actually talking about. Stop listening to this guy here, man. He's a freaking clown.
Look at this right here. Keep going. Keep rolling the tape. Look at that pass. First of all, he traveled on the pass before he threw the pass. Keep going. Here we go. Oh, my Lord. Keep going. Here we go.
All right, I think this is when he was in his younger years. He has to learn how to keep the ball high. I mean, whatever. He had a lot of productive years. I mean, he averaged almost 7 to 8 points a game, which is pretty good. Let's get into now. He actually responds now. Kwame Brown here.
Let me get this straight. After you talking shit about a guy for 20 years and then openly admitting on airwaves, because what I said was you were nothing but a paid boy for white people.
Ooh.
And by your own admission, you sat there and said that some white guy, coach, told you I couldn't play, told you I had a small hand. And even in the Roy Hibbert video, you little bitch, that you got that little goofy, ugly ET motherfucker knock me bitch alive. That I had a better career than that punk. So you should have been calling him a bust since you dragged his ugly ass out of there talking about, hey, I was 16, this wouldn't talk to me, you bitch. I wouldn't talk to your ugly ass now. And if I knew you act like that, and I did run into you for real in real life and not you making it up, you looking up and around and shit, anybody who can read body language know your bitch ass lying.
Exactly.
Can't stand you just Stephen A. bitch. Ooh, boy, you just a weak punk bitch. Like, you're weak. I can't believe after 20 years you tried that weak ass shit. That's sad. the guy who got his information from the whiteboard, just like I said. And with Roy Hibbert in the video, you saying, we haven't even seen him play a game yet. We didn't know he was a scrub. So I'm a scrub before you even seen me play a game. Why was you at them colleges, though? Stephen A., why was you at them colleges? I would have loved to have been able to ask you questions. You sit here talking all that shit, doing this righty pocket shit, and then don't have nobody ask you questions. That's that weak-ass soy boy shit you teaching them kids. You a participation trophy ass nigga. That's why you ain't got no real motherfucking frat degree. Shout out to all the real cute dogs that got online and earned their shit. Not your bitch ass honorary homies.
Yeah, I love this dude, man.
All the real homies, when a nigga was finna give me an honorary cute dog. You know why? Because I donated to them almost every year. When they do something, I donate to the brothers. So I know a lot about you, you weak punk bitch. And you know what one of the homeboys told me? That's on my foundation. He said, I'm not even gonna let you do the little weak shit Stephen A. Smith did. They're not gonna respect you, you honorary cute dog. We're not even gonna let you do that to yourself. You're a real one. So you bitch ass nigga, you not respected in no real circles other than your white sack, you punk bitch.
Woo!
How you like that?
Your referees just go below the belt. Break it up. Break it up. Break it up. Oh my gosh, man. Listen over here, man. Kwame Brown has more credibility so when it comes to basketball than Stephen A. Smith. He's played basketball at the highest levels. So Stephen A. couldn't play. He played a little college ball. All right, that gives us some credibility. But well, he hurt his knee, and then that was it. He didn't try to do any kind of rehab, and he didn't even try to make it back, in a sense, though, to try to even make it back on let's say playing productive basketball. So he can't even give you a basketball tutorial. Kwame Brown can. Let's wrap this video up, man. I wanted to say one thing too, man. Kwame Brown actually played with Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant, and sometimes the coach actually wants to dictate to players if they don't want Kwame to actually score 10 to 20 points a game and they actually want him to be a role player, you can't. That's okay. That's fine. He played with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant wasn't exactly the best at elevating other players, and Gilbert Arenas, the same thing. I mean, these guys were actually. This is why Gilbert Arenas never won a title or couldn't actually, lead his team to like maybe the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals, because he doesn't elevate the pieces around him. The same thing with Kobe Bryant when Shaquille O'Neal left, and I'm not. Don't hate on me, Kobe fans, but when he couldn't even get his team past the first round, they got bumped in. I think it was 2005 or 2006 when Shaq left, and he had Smush Parker, and he couldn't even elevate the surrounding pieces and make their games better. So it's just circumstances in a sense, though. And Kwame, if he played with, let's say, a Jason Kidd now, or he played with, like, let's say, Steve Nash. And remember, he's a center. Somebody has to give him the ball. He's not a guard where he's actually has the ball handling responsibilities, man. Stephen A is a fucking idiot, man. All right, if you like this video, we're going to wrap this up over here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.